All right, Coach, we talked a little bit before about the preseason poll. I know you can't put a lot of stock into it, but is there any motivation to it?
Sure, I mean, you're starting a program, and when the other conference teams feel you're at the bottom of the rung, which probably is appropriate, I think our kids are going to really dig down deep and try to get out of that hole. So we've talked about it already that you can't worry about last year, you worry about this year, what we're going to do to turn it around. So a little motivation there.
You can't change a culture in a day. How do you do that day by day?
Well, it's funny, when you start putting discipline in the program and you start running things and doing things the right way, a lot of kids see the handwriting on the wall, and I've been surprised how quickly we've been able to do what we've done so far. So, but again, you're right. Every day you've got to continue to discipline. You've got to be able to run your system. You've got to get them to play hard, do all the things off the court as well, and it's a grind. The team's really responded. So I'm really excited about where we're at right now.
Schematically, what's your style? What are we going to look for from West Virginia Wesleyan this year?
Well, we're gonna try to run. That's the biggest thing. We like to shoot threes. So I mean, if we can do that, I think we're going to be pretty good. We'll be pretty competitive. Defensively, we want to grind it. We want to make teams have to work to get hard buckets, not easy buckets. So I don't know if we'll press. I don't know if we have enough players that we want to do that with this year. But we're going to play hard-nosed defense on the half court. And like I said, we're going to run, try to shoot some threes, and get the ball down the floor. I've always liked to play that way. I think fans like to see that. But we may be a little undersized, but we're going to be really tough. So we're going to play hard.
What do you know about the league and what it takes to compete in the Mountain East Conference on a nightly basis?
Well, I'm going to tell you, from 1 through 12, this thing is pretty good. And you have to show up every night. That's the big thing. And I think we're going to start a senior, a junior, a sophomore, and 2 freshmen. So we're a little young. Like I said, we're a little undersized, and that's the thing. A lot of these teams have great size. They've got juniors and seniors that have been around the league and in the West Virginia Conference. So I mean, the experience level is what makes our conference really, I think, a competitive one. But then just the overall athleticism and strength and size is what makes it what it is. And the Mountain East Conference, as we said before, in 1 year, people know what the Mountain East Conference is all about. So, every night you got to show up. You're going to end up 2-25 for sure.
All right, Coach. Thanks.
All right.